Greetings, YouTube friends. It's Joyce from Moore's Patch of Heaven Homestead. Today I'm going to show you how to make a simple sauerkraut. Okay guys, I went ahead and chopped up probably close to 1 cabbage, and I have a whole nother one here, and I'm going to go ahead and stick some of it in the food processor, get it all going so that we can start stomping and making our sauerkraut. It is so simple. And then I'm going to save a few pieces, and I'm going to show you how I make a simple stir-fry cabbage, which is going to be my lunch, and I wanted to show you how that's done. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here. We'll get this started. It is so simple, guys, and sauerkraut is one of those things that is so healthy for you. Today's been a crazy busy day. Usually on Tuesdays we are at our homeschooling group all day, but we had quite a bit of ice, and it was very, very slick this morning, and my husband did not want us driving, so we stayed home, and it's okay. It's been a good day. We've been very, very busy. I am in the middle of making a pot of soup for a friend who just had surgery. Nothing better than a pot of soup to get well. And I am also making our family a super soup, which I'm going to share that recipe with you one day. It's an immune building soup. Very, very, very good, especially this time of year. I'm going to go ahead and do some more of this, and then I'm going to have Jedediah come and start stomping. Show you how this is done. And you can make your cabbage any size that you like. I tend to like it a little bit finer, but some people like it shredded in long strips. Either way, it's just fine. There is no right way and no wrong way. Just start eating it, guys. And you know what? You don't even need to have very much of it each day. A couple tablespoons is all that you need with each meal. If you want to get it all over with, just stick it on a brat and have sauerkraut with your brat. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the salt on here, and then we are going to start the mashing. And what the mashing does, we have this little pounder. I think I showed that to you on one of the other fermenting videos. What it's going to do is it's going to start releasing the juices, and that's what we want. We want the juices to be released, and the salt will help with that. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple tablespoons of salt. We use pink Himalayan salt. It's got lots and lots of minerals, but you can use whatever works for you. So by putting that on there, it's going to start releasing the juices. So I'm going to let that sit for about 10 minutes, and then we will start pounding. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I stir fry cabbage. Cabbage is so, so good for you. I know a lot of people say, but it's so gassy, I can't do it. You know what? Do it anyway, because it is so healthy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rough chop it, and then I'm going to put it in my cast iron pan with some olive oil, and then I'm going to season it up and stir fry it. Guys, it is absolutely delicious. You will love it. Who'd have thought stir-fried cabbage for lunch? It's one of our favorites. Even the kids like it, and that's always a good thing when you can get them to eat vegetables. Okay, I got my pan on here. I'm going to go ahead and put some olive oil, and then I'm going to go ahead and scoop it into the pan. Like so. And now I'm going to go ahead and stir fry it, and when it's done I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to wilt down. I like it with a little bit of a crunch to it still. I've added some garlic and onion powder and some salt, but it is pretty much done. If you could smell in here, just simple cabbage, and it's so nutritious. You should try it and make it part of your family's diet. Okay, I'm going to turn that off now and just let it sit, and we're going to come back over here and start mashing. Okay, as you can see, the salt is already starting to make somewhat of a liquid. I'm going to go ahead and let Jedediah take over. This is a good way to get rid of your frustrations. Make some sauerkraut because you can stomp. Okay, buddy, you take over. He does it a lot harder than I do. But sauerkraut is one of those things, it's a fermented food. And our diet should be full of fermented foods. So, you know, and just a little bit, you don't need a whole lot. But it's just one way to start incorporating it into your family's diet. You know, sauerkraut or whatever other vegetables that you might like. But sauerkraut is one of our favorites because it can go with anything. Any rice dish you can add it to. Like I was saying with brats or hot dogs, you can put that on there. Avonlea loves to just eat it plain like that. And our kiddos just love to eat cabbage. We are a big cabbage fans of family. We are fans of cabbage. There we go. Sorry about that. And they will just eat it raw. So, you know, but this is just one way of getting that fermented food in your diet. Okay, we're going to continue stomping. And when we start getting some liquid back in here, we will bring you back and show you what the finished product looks like. Good job, bud. I'm going to continue this. And usually it takes, you know, a good 10 minutes or so to stomp. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to get some juice. We're not quite there yet, but I'm just going to keep going. About 5 minutes in. So, switch arms. That gets tiring after a while. But you can see the liquid. If I open this up, you'll see that there is some liquid on the bottom, and you can hear it. So another 5 minutes and we should be where we need to be. And a lot of times if you don't get a lot of the liquid, you can make a brine out of salt water just to pour it over the cabbage. Okay guys, as you can see, it has reduced by half. There is quite a bit of brine or liquid on the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put it in my jar, and you will see how much will go in this jar. We're not going to get a whole lot. This was a cabbage and a half, but it won't make a whole lot of sauerkraut. See the liquid? You can just see the liquid on the bottom. It's real juicy, and that's what you want. You want that to take place. And see, the salt is what releases the juices. So by putting the salt on the cabbage and letting it sit for 10 minutes, that starts to release all the juices. And then stomping it, you get all of those juices flowing. I'm going to see how much. And the key is to just push down and down and down, because what you're doing is you're bringing the liquid up to the top. And that's what we want. And then we're going to put our little pickled pike and our puck on there and let it sit on the counter. You know, you can be the judge as to how sour you want yours. We like ours quite sour, so I'm gonna let it sit for a while. Start checking it, you know, after 4 days. See what you think, depending on how hot your house is. Depends also on how quick the fermentation takes place. As you can tell, guys, as I push it down, do you see the liquid coming to the top? Yes, that is what you want. That is key right there. I'm going to put a little bit more in here. Then I'm going to put my my little weight on there, and and my fermenting top, and it will be good to go. And I don't want to push, I don't want to leave too little room, because what happens is as it starts to expand, it could start spilling over, and you don't want that. Okay, so can you see all that liquid in there? That is what you want. Okay, so let me wipe the rim here a little bit. It's not that we're canning it, but it's fermenting, but you just want to make sure you get all that yucky stuff off of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my weight and I'm going to push down. See all the liquid that came up? That is a ton of liquid, and I did not add any. That was all created by mashing and salt. And so now I'm going to put the little pickle pipe on there and squeeze that. Look at that, guys. Sauerkraut at its finest. So probably in a week, I would say this should be good to eat, and then you'll stick it in the refrigerator. You'll take this off and put a regular lid on it, and it'll be good for your family to eat. A couple tablespoons with each meal is all you'll need. I wanted to show you my stir-fried cabbage that I'm having for lunch. Give that a try. You are going to be amazed. That's all you would need. It's so filling and it's so good for you. But anyway, guys, I wanted to share these two little things with you. I wanted to share how to make sauerkraut and how to stir-fry cabbage. Very, very simple, cheap, and guys, if you like what you see on our videos, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend. Share our videos. Maybe someone else would enjoy learning how to ferment or do different things on the homestead. Ring that bell so that you're notified, because I hear that YouTube changes things quite often and you may not get notified when we have another video up, and we sure don't want you to miss them. We sure appreciate you coming on this journey with us, guys, and until next time, God bless you.